Hello there, I am Ginkgo, the Zero Fox, the Kitsune with Zero Fur and Golden Heart. The challenge is officially over as of this Wednesday, I believe, but there are still some things to wrap up. So I decided to do a little epilogue today, since I done my nostalgia trip early. Hello Mao, I hope you are doing well. I hope everyone else is doing well too. It's nearly the weekend, something to look forward to. Well, that is if you're not working, hopefully. Whew. It's been a long and fantastic journey. With its ups and downs, there are plenty of moments to be sad about, moments that have been clipped, but I am very happy to show off the moment of triumph as well, because we gotta celebrate the journey's end in some way, right? So let me start by playing that real quick. Just need to pause this music and let's see here. If you weren't there for the moment, or if you want to wish to relive it with me, this is the opportunity to do so. All right, let's see.
Enough. You've earned a place in my collection. Let me usher you in. Witness the glory of our ascension. Consider the variables. What can I make?
I did it! Woo! Woo! Yeah, it's very rare for me to do that. Woo! But I think it's warranted. Very fitting. It's in a dungeon where I first died. It's in a dungeon where I reach my final goal. That sound at the end, I don't know where that came from, but I just found it very funny, so I wanted to include it in the clip. I
Enough. You've
tried to
earned a
include the
place in
entire
my
boss fight.
collection.
It's kind of funny that it lasted less than 1 minute, but it's good for the clip because I can have a maximum of 1 minute in it.
Consider the variables.
And it's kind of ironic that she
What can I make?
speaks of ascension, because it's basically what I have achieved. I did it! Woo! Thank goodness. I also leaned back a bit, as you can see, like, ugh. Very fitting. It's in a dungeon where I first died. It's in a dungeon where I reached my final goal, yes. Yeah, most probably a sigh of relief. So, yeah, this will go into the Hall of Fame forever. But I was thinking, well, I would have done this next week if I didn't have time this week to give a proper send off to my other characters, because Firebeard was my first and ironically also last character in my Ironman challenge. But there have been others along the way, and I did revive them last time. But I wanna wrap up a couple of things. I thought of something for each of these three characters. I will be going in the reverse order of creation, so I will start with LeBeau. And of course, I will give them some proper transmogs so that they look good on the login screen. But without further ado, let's actually get started. Oh, I probably won't get them to level 18, not on stream at least, but there are things to consider here. Alright. So with LeBeau, the marksmanship Pandaren hunter, I was thinking of a little roleplay. You see, she came here to Draenor to honor the memory of her predecessor Urag, who died too soon. And she died as well. This ended up being her, well, not final resting place, but almost final resting place. One of the last missions that we did is put down a Frostwolf matriarch who has been corrupted, and we gave her a proper burial as well. And I've been thinking, as a marksmanship hunter, the main gameplay is without a pet, just you and your weapon. But what if LeBeau was inspired by the kinship of the Frostwolf orcs with their Frostwolves, and it inspired her to seek out a companion of her own? After all, she did tame a couple of pets in the starting isle, in the Wandering Isle, but has since discarded them, and it just didn't feel right, and she wants to once again feel the same kinship that these orcs feel in Draenor. So we're gonna switch talents here, and we're gonna go with Unbreakable Bond, where we regain access to Call Pet, something that marksmanship hunters can't do on normally. And while outdoors, our pets deal increased damage and take reduced damage. So we're gonna apply the changes. So welcome back, Zauren, and also welcome back, Guardian of the Elders. Oh. No, never mind, it's just Zauren. Guardian of the Elders I can only call upon if I switch to Beast Mastery because it's an exotic pet. But yeah, the pet I have been thinking about is a wolf, in fact. You see, while she was dead, while she was roaming the Shadowlands, waiting to be called back to life eventually, hoping to be called back to life eventually, she heard of a special afterlife created by the Titan Keeper Odin, the prime designate of Azeroth. And in this special Halls of Valor, as they call it, there is a powerful wolf awaiting the challenge of the bravest hunters, a wolf known as Fenrir. So what we are going to do is leave the past and look towards the future. So gonna go to Warspear, then back to Orgrimmar. I'm going to exit the Chromie time so that I no longer scale. And I think that will make this challenge possible. I believe Fenrir will be level 45, but with some luck and with the right pet, we might be able to do this. And if I fail, if it's just not possible at this current level, then what I'm going to do is find I have a plan B, a second wolf, who will be just as epic. Yeah, I'll have to see if I can make it alone, but I have to try at least. After all, when I started this Ironman challenge, I wasn't sure if I would really make it to the end. I wasn't sure if the current character will be the character that finishes the run. But I still had to try, so I'm going in with the same mentality here. Okay, so I will actually have 2 stops. One is going to be at oh, these are not flying. The Imperial Krillin is the flying one. I can now actually fly because I'm no longer restricted by the challenge, so that will make travel a lot easier. There we go. Action bars configured. First, I wanna visit the stables.
Speak, friend.
And make a change to my current pet. Let's see. Yep, I'm gonna make them a tenacity pet
Be safe.
so that they can do the tanking for me. There we go. As a lesser dragonkin, they are also capable of shrugging off magical attacks. Let me take a look. Yeah, we have survival of the fittest. Yeah, this is what I mean, the shimmering scales. Well, it's an AutoCAD, so it's not too bad. And yeah, fortitude of the bear, maximum health of the pet, and you by 20%. That's important. Dash, claw. This can stay like this. Oh, okay. I thought this remained by accident on my action bar, but it's actually a command pet ability. Okay. Thought this would also change to the tenacity version, but yeah, I guess it remains because originally the lesser dragonkin are, I believe, cunning pets or ferocity, one of those two. Anyway, let's go talk to Chromie so that we return to the present timeline. Can always follow the hourglass. There we are.
What is your wish?
Oh, not the herbalism trainer, of course. Here we are. And now we go to the Broken Isles and specifically...
Heroes of the Horde.
Oh,
The Dragon Isles have awakened.
yes. As soon as you're in the present, Vrathion or Ebonhorn will be calling upon you. We are not gonna go there today. We're just gonna take this portal here to Azuna. You know, good question. I'm sure there's some lore reason behind it. I know at least part of these islands sunk beneath the ocean until Gul'dan raised them. Like the Broken Shore, this part. I remember in Warcraft 3, Maiev said that she recognized... But it was kind of a retcon, because they made it sound like the entire islands, including Suramar, was submerged beneath the water. And then Gul'dan is the one who raised the isles just so he can access the Tomb of Sargeras. But I think they kind of retconned it so that this part remained above sea level, and this was the only part that was sunken. I'm pretty sure it has to do with the Sundering, like that the event that created the Maelstrom and broke Kalimdor into two. And well, the rest of the... Well, I guess the supercontinent itself was well and truly broken into pieces. Remember the time when we just had Kalimdor, Eastern Kingdoms, Northrend maybe? And then we had Pandaria and all these different islands, and apparently now there's also a continent on the other side of the planet where the Arathi Empire is. What were they up to during the different crises like the Burning Legion's invasion and the Lich King and everything else? Who knows? I mean, we can probably assume that they had their own problems on their continent. We have like references to uprisings and such, and maybe the Legion invaded their continent as well, we just don't know it. It's kind of like in Lord of the Rings. You might ask yourself, where were the elves and, I mean, most of the elves and the dwarves during the war? And lore-wise, Sauron actually did attack their homelands too, so they were busy with their own fights. Yeah, probably they had their own champions as well, indeed. Okay, so I want to make sure I set it to Mythic, because it's only doable on Mythic. So it's kind of an interesting tame challenge. So you have to solo Fenrir, but you also have to solo the first boss and everything else in between. And once you beat Fenrir, he actually respawns in the cave in a tameable version, so yeah. That's the plan with Lebo today. And if it doesn't work out, there's a special rare and unique colored wolf somewhere around here as a constellation prize. Okay. Oh, hang on, I only set the raid difficulty to Mythic. I don't think I set the dungeon difficulty. No, it's an actual challenge, and it was there during the Legion expansion. Like, it was, in fact, a very difficult solo challenge. Because the boss itself is not tameable. You actually do need to beat it, and it only works on Mythic too. So yeah.
Long have I awaited noble champions to enter my realm.
Alright, hang on.
The halls of valor.
Do I have access to the... Oh, crap.
This place will test your
I would need at least
and if you are found
1, 2, 3 more levels to gain camouflage, so I gotta brute force my way through this. Okay, let's see if this is doable. Okay, do I have misdirect? Oh. Hang on, I'm not used to the whole tanking thing. Okay, I may need to adjust some talents here. Like this misdirect, for example. Let's see. Intimidation will not be used very often, so yeah, let's go with this. I only lost because I couldn't handle the aggro management. But with this, it should be a lot more doable. Also, I think in dungeons, Pet's growl is automatically turned off. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, they do it because they don't want to take aggro away from the actual tanks, but here we absolutely need it. Oh, and it died right away. Okay. Alright. Maybe some other time if I level to max. Time for plan B. Sorry, old chap, that you had to die twice to such a clumsy hunter. Okay, let me double check where the pet is exactly. Supposed to be like over here somewhere. Over here. Like it roams the area. It's actually a wolf pack, and the alpha is a unique color of the wargs. Well, semi-unique. Okay, not exactly unique, because you can find one in Stormstorm Valley and also Isle of Dawn, but I wanted to keep it local to the Broken Isles, and yeah, spend as little time as possible wandering around. Yeah, they weren't on the action bar, but you don't need them there unless you want to like manually cast them. As long as they are an auto cast, it's fine. Yeah, it's same one pretty much. So some of them are rare. Okay, I think this is, yeah, work pack. Wasn't too difficult to find. Okay, I need a plan here. So I must dismiss my pet in order to do a tame. And clearly I need to also contend with some extra wolves here. Wait, what happened? Did they despawn? I guess they did. Or are they like patrolling the area? I can see it on my minimap if it shows up as wolf pack. Nope. Yeah, I'm probably gonna freeze trap one of them. Or I can even freeze trap the alpha. And then deal with the smaller ones, and then finally tame the alpha himself. Oh, there you go. Do I have freeze trap? I think it's a base ability, yes, okay. Alright. Gonna wait until they actually come back, but let's put the freezing trap over there. They come back, right? Like here on the Broken Isles, at least that's the only silvery colored orc there is, the Bloodstalker Alpha. Okay, have the cooldown off any second now. Okay, good. Don't wake these guys. Ooh, nice. Still an almost insta-shot, and now... Well, I guess I could do a quick stun and then start the taming process. There we go. Kinda looks like a frost wolf too. And I will let it keep the name because normally you cannot name pets with a space in them. So, Bloodstalker Alpha, you are my new companion. And thank you for the grats. Significantly easier than trying to tame Fenrir, but I might show that off some other time on how it's done. But I probably need to outlevel it. Yeah. I like how they've done the... Like, there have been so many iterations of the wolves along the years, but the ones that... I believe it's in Legion when they started giving these appearances. Like the wargs, I think they called. Or dire wargs even. Lovely look. Okay, let's go... And I guess I can only go back to Garrison. Wanna go to a transmog? Ah! Oh, excuse me. That came very suddenly and I didn't have time to mute. I hope it didn't startle you too bad. Was it even picked up or was it cut off? Anyway, guess I'll just summon my yak.
I have just the thing, Wanderer.
Okay, let's leave her with a good look. That's nice, but not really what I'm looking for. Interesting. Oh, this is from the Ventier, I suppose. Kind of batty. Let's see, do I have any helm that is more wolf? Oh, of course I have the Dark Shaman helmet. I'd go with that. Okay, or the bear helmets. Or the more hawk-like. Ooh, but I kind of like the idea of this because I think I roleplayed her as being... Like, that's one of her quirks is... Well, it's not really a quirk, but... Wanted to add something special to each Ironman character, and with her it was that she is blind. So, I think this will fit very nicely. Yeah, so sort of a... Yeah, I could actually go with this look and adjust the helmet and something else. Did I kill you, Mao, with that sneeze of mine? I hope... I'm getting a bit worried because you haven't written since then. I guess I could put some different pants, and the belt is a bit too lavish for my taste. Something silvery will work fine. Nope, not the right color. Wait, what's going on? Why? Weird, it wasn't updating as expected. Let's see. Just wanna leave her with a good look. No, it doesn't really fit. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, I think this can work. And as for the bow, I think this one's nice. Or I guess the later the expansion, the fancier it can be. Yeah, I think this looks nice. Oh, I cannot transmog the belt. Why? That's very strange. Okay. I guess it will remain like this then.
Find good trails.
There we go. Now I do have the belt equipped. By the way, Mao, did you hear the sneeze from earlier? I'm just curious because there was no reaction to it and I'm wondering if it was even audible or did I scare you or anything? Let me try it again, but
Shop, browse.
yeah, I guess it just cannot be. Oh, you missed it. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so I guess this is where I will leave it. I think I like this look. And with our trusty wolf companion in the home of the Frost Wolves. There we go, you can even see the wolf in the background. Oh, I do need to shuffle them around though, because certain configurations the pet is a bit difficult to see, so yeah, I think this works the best. Even though, I mean, I will know what's the order, so yeah. What's the order of their creation, and it's not technically not that relevant. Urag should still be here because he's kind of large and he will be covered up partially by the list here. But yeah, let's actually go to Arya next. So I want to finish the Warlock quest line that will end up with me earning the green fire effect. And maybe even that special quest in the Dark Moon Fair, we'll see. Now that I no longer have fear of dying, even if I die again, I can just keep on trying and trying again, so it should work better. Right. Gonna summon the portal to the Black Temple by sacrificing a poor pet. Oddly specific toy, but this is just how it works. Okay, hopefully... Wait, where's the... Should get a flying pet at this point. How about the Fel... Yeah, something with Fel. Felfire Hawk. Really go full green fire. Yeah, Shbekas Marcus is where you enter the special instance version. Hopefully I don't need to do the sneaking part again, but I'm afraid I will need to. Okay, yep. Well, at least now I know what to do. I had to summon a certain pet to lure one of the guards away.
I am not some trifling toy. Come as you please.
Yeah, just gotta avoid all of these. Oh. Oh, come on. Well, I cannot seduce. Well, I can seduce him, but by then it's too late. Wait, maybe not. Maybe I can still wait until I escape. Okay. As I try to say, fun fact, okay, that reset the guard. Good. So, a fun fact, if you've done the Ashtongue Deathsworn reputation back in Burning Crusade, and I don't know if you need to get them to Exalted, but if you have reputation with these guys, then they will let you through. Like, you get the special buff, you don't need to do the sneaking around, so that's a nice little Easter egg, I suppose.
Really? You summoned me?
Nice. The really sucky part is coming up next though, where I have to like use my Eye of Kill Rock to see the path and try not to hit any of the traps. Oh, stay away from these guys. Nice of them to show how far the range of their detection goes. Oh yeah, I should also probably use my Soul Stone. And I can freely use my Health Stone as well, because no more challenge restrictions. Nice. Yeah, the maze, basically. Can't steer me. Okay. Yeah, actually you can follow me, I already know where to go. Yeah, now I have the Trusted by the Ash Tongue buff. I believe this is the buff you have from the beginning if you happen to have reputation with them. I don't know how you do it though. I think it's simply one of those raid reputations that you need to farm, like probably farming the Black Temple. Maybe some quests in Shadow Moon Valley. No, there's a quest where you actually free Akama. Well, no. He is... No, his true self is imprisoned alongside Maiev, I think. And you have the Shade of Akama, who appears as the boss. Rings under pit. Okay, yep. Figured as much. Okay, well, first let's deal with these guys. Hopefully I haven't forgotten how to play. Okay. Right. I also have the demonic gateway that can help me out. But I will need the eye regardless. Where is the eye of... Oh, here we go. Okay, so... I will go up to this point probably. And I turned around and I already forgot how the path worked. That's okay. At least I don't die instantly if I hit one of those traps. Okay, let's see. Eye of Kilrog. I can probably do a skip. Okay. Right. If I use the gateway, I can probably do a skip up to this point. Something like that. Or maybe... No, this is a dead end, so... Should be somewhere over here. I missed the time where you could make your eye summon a teleportation circle for you. Or demonic circle, rather. Okay. Right. So, yeah, it's a pretty short cooldown to summon the gateway, but using it has a longer one. But this still saved me some trouble, so I'm happy about it. Okay, now I can go forward a couple of steps and then take a left over here. Oh, and I'm actually being attacked right now, so... I mean, yeah, it was a glyph that can give you that effect, but nowadays all the glyphs are like cosmetic only, and even if there were something like that, I can't be bothered to go back and purchase it and then make my way back again. I think I would need to restart the scenario. I mean, I could maybe grab it on an alt and then use the mailbox, but at the same time, it would involve... Okay, I think I can place one of my portals here. Ooh. Okay, was it over there? I'm gonna risk it. Oh crap. That was a bad idea. Okay. Well, I have my soulstone fortunately, so I can revive, but I will be in the middle of the traps again, so... I don't know the safe spot. Okay. As I suspected. Alright, well, at least I still have the trusted buff, so I can just go past these guys. Hang on, since I died and have to restart again, let me just log on an alt real quick and check the auction house. Because if it still exists in some form, then It would save me a lot of trouble. Okay, well, anyone? Okay, Inarim is in Orgrimmar. Let's see.
I know a fire when I see one.
Glyphs, Warlock. What do we got? Felguard, Crimson Ben is Solwell, Inquisitor's Eye. Yeah, Eye of Kilrog transforms into a different Eye of Kilrog, okay. Feltouch Shards, Void Lord Abyss, Ember Shards, Floating Shards, Red Guard, Felling, Shadow Succubus. Yeah, it's probably... It used to be a thing, but no longer. Okay.
Hey, that's it! I got mouths to feed, pal!
Well, guess I can just rely on my portal, the demonic gateway, but I need to be smarter about placing it. Not right in the middle of the traps. Because if you trigger the trap, that already takes a big chunk of your health, plus the spirits, so yeah. You can't really brute force it. Where are they? Ah, right here. What I'm worried about is that this is not even the final boss. The final boss may be even more deadly, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. First I need to deal with this. This Burning Rush talent will also turn green once I unlock the green fire effect. Okay, that's probably enough. Oh yeah, I still have the drinking hat. Probably need several drinks after all the torture I endured in this scenario. Okay, so first get over here. I like that it's still, like, it doesn't fade away instantly. You can still see the traps and the eye for a second, and I misjudged it. Okay. Ah! I know I'm being impatient. I just wanna get through it. Should stick closer to the eye. Do it step by step. Because it's ultimately a memory game. Yeah, it's kind of like a Hulk infusion. But fell magic instead of gamma rays. Yeah, and also no pressure anymore because of the dying thing. Do I have Grimoire of Sacrifice? Let me see. No, I actually have the other talent, so I can summon my pets if I need to. Oh, yeah. Let's not forget about this one. Okay, this doesn't actually work because the shield, because this drains your health. It doesn't do damage to you so that it can be absorbed by the shield, so just something to keep in mind. So I might as well eat and get my health back in case I do have to fight some enemies. It's probably the most challenging quest that I have prepared for today. It's gonna be a lot more chill with Urag. Okay, let's try this again. Go like this, up to here. What the heck? I wasn't in the trap. That's bullshit. Come on. Okay, screw this. I'm just gonna do the Darkmoon Fair quest. I didn't want to spend all day here. I believe I have one quest left to defeat the elite in the Blasted Lands. Just like with Fenrir, I can come back here when I'm out leveling it. And then maybe I can just brute force my way through the traps. As it happens, I believe the final mission is actually here as I go through the portal in the Blasted Lands, if I remember it correctly. Warlock, uncover the... oh no, this is not the one. This is the one, yeah, Lord Banehollow. There you go. Of course, you can't just go through the portal, you have to go to Stormwind. Okay. That's fine, I can fly now. It's a short trip. So you don't remember what happened last time on this quest line that was introduced in one of those small patches in Dragonflight as sort of a way to explain why we have every race as a warlock these days. Apparently there was someone in the Darkmoon Isle. Well, it turns out to be Dreadlord, Lord Banehollow, and he disguised himself as an orc. No, not even an orc, I think as an undead warlock trainer. Imagine having a... yeah, it's really weird. I guess it's a one-way portal. And yeah, this Lord Banehollow was luring in warlocks just so he can harvest their souls, and we uncover his plans eventually, and now we need to take him down. And I remember we had to like actually use our Subjugate Demon ability at some point to interrogate one of his minions, which was... I found it to be very cool. Okay, I came to the wrong zone. Need to go further. Oh, yeah. Further east, actually. We have our vigor recharged. At least I'm picking up a bit of exploration experience on the way. Maybe I'll hit the nice more round number of 40, level of 45. Oh shit, okay. Underestimated the vegetation. Yep, the non-instanced version of Zul'Gurub. Keep on flying upwards. There you go. Nice. Now we're talking. And he should be right here. Correct? Yes. Huh. Did someone do this recently, or am I in the wrong phase? Traveling to time before the Iron or the invasion. Okay, no, this should be the correct phase. Maybe someone simply killed a guy recently, and we have to wait. Okay, well, I might as well summon my pet then. Wait. Oh, I started moving and that got interrupted. I know I started the Warlords of Draenor expansion, seemingly. That's why I have the quest to speak with Khadgar, but I am in the phase where it's back to the normal Blasted Lands. Let me just zone in and out real quick. Or maybe the problem is that I'm in Chromie time, or I just need to be a bit more patient. We'll see. Yep, this looks to be the correct phase. In fact, I can't talk to Khadgar here. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, it's, I guess the quest has its own phase. Oh, here we are, finally. Oh, Madam Shadow, yeah, this is the disguise of Lord Banehollow. Slow and steady. Remember, I can drain life. No, don't send in the fire. Feels like my Void Walker isn't actually tanking. Oh dear. Damn it. Okay. Hang on, well, if I'm not gonna have a proper tank, I might as well summon a Fell Hunter that can interrupt. Yeah, it could be. Just to make it more challenging. Alright, maximum effort. I think the demons, the lesser demons that he summons, can be taunted, but not him. Crap, I forgot to interrupt another portal. Oh, damn it. No. Ah. Nothing works today with this gal. Oh, and I can't even fly in this mode. Okay. Let me try a different tactic. I will try to subjugate one of the more powerful demons in this area. Maybe they can be helpful. Yeah, I hope it doesn't start the fight before. Okay. Okay. I believe there are some Dreadlords here, some Felguards. Let's see. Okay, you have Carrion Swarm and Mind Blast. And that's it. Well, that could still be good damage, so let's go with this for now. Oh crap, he despawned. Okay. Okay, then I will take you. Yeah, it despawns as soon as I go into that Tainted Scar area. Oh, maybe this guy is willing to join me. Well, maybe not willing, but able to join me. There we go. Wing Buffet, Reign of Chaos, Felcleave. Sounds pretty useful. So I love how this guy is... He's just not gonna touch the ground. He's going in there as is. Okay. Oh, yeah, the heirlooms. I could do that. Well, let me try it like this because I don't want... Well, no, I can tame the guy if I need to. Heirlooms. Well, this stopped working at level 34. This stopped working at... Technically, I don't have a shoulder piece at all, so it's better than nothing. The ring, though, might be good here. Staff. Well, it's still higher item level, so that's good. You know, I have also a trinket that's pretty good, like this. Okay. Pants, okay, better pants. Rope, not quite. Mask, no, okay. Ring. Yeah, gonna stay like this then. Yep. You just see them with fear. Get our health back up. Oh jeez. Okay. The damage difference is also noticeable. No. Ooh. Ah. Damn it. Any chance I can persuade you to log in with one of your characters? We do a party sync and you help me out with this. I think you will be able to see me. If we do the party sync especially. You said your subscription was still active, right? Thank you. Yeah, sometimes he just does these massive damage spikes and I panic and yeah. I don't think I can handle this on my own. There she is. Okay, I'm gonna grab one of those dread guards, not fell guards, dread guards, whatever they are called. Okay, I'll be waiting. I will do my soul stone. Stone is here, nothing else I can do with it. Let me also repair and clean my inventory.
I have many lucky doos. You like?
What's that one item that keeps preventing me? Ah, this one. Okay. Well, this would be an upgrade if I wore red leather. Oh, this is upgrade, kind of. Well, it was the other ring that I should have discarded. Okay. There we go.
May your feet find good trails.
Oh, hang on. Ah, there she is. Okay, invitation sent out. Damn it, respawned. Okay, I'm just gonna go with one of my own demons for this. The Fell Hunter for the interrupt. There we go. Ah, of course. And I appreciate your assistance with it. Ah, this one respawned. Okay, in that case, I will enslave this one again. Okay, good. You know the way? Just follow my character's icon. Wait a minute. Oh crap. I may need to deactivate the party sync because I can't. I can't see the guy in this phase. Okay, yeah. Go to the... Actually, I may need to go to Stormwind first and deactivate the time walking. It says here, time walking, you can't see them until you leave time walk or they enter it. Talk to Chromie near Storm. Yeah, because you're level 80, you won't be able to enter Chromie time yourself, so... Just head there, and in the meantime I will exit Chromie time in Stormwind. Because if you can't see me, you won't be able to, or I can see you, then we can't really help each other, right? It's, as Kael'thas likes to say, just a minor setback. Merely a setback. That's the line. Mm. I assume you've already done this quest line on this character and earned the special pet customizations and whatever else you can get it from it. Okay, present timeline, please.
Heroes of the Alliance, the
Yeah.
Dragon Isles have awakened.
It's like Vrathion and Ebonhorn are just waiting for the second you go back to the present time and immediately announce it. You haven't done it, okay. Well, now's your chance. Obviously we can't do party sync because then it seems like I won't be able to see the enemies. Well, we could try again, but yeah. Maybe the chromie time is what was messing things up. Squid. That wind pass. Nearly there. Just gotta pick up some speed. Okay, here we go. Alright, hang on. I think I need to approach from this direction. Crap, I can't see you. I can't see the bad guy. Oh, no, the bad guy's here. Maybe you need to talk to Zidormi here to get you in that phase, or I can talk to her. Let me go talk to her and find out. If I go back to the Iron Horde phase, if that makes a difference. Because that's technically the present timeline. Even though it's not really present, it's just the, so to speak, latest phase. There we go. We'll figure this out. Oh, that's not a good sign if you can see them, because normally if you're on the quest, you should not be able to see them. Okay. Can you come where I am for a second? Okay, so far so good. Let's see if we move in. Will you disappear? Yes, you disappeared. Okay, and if I try the party sync again. Okay, so with party sync we can see each other, but I don't think we'll be able to see the guy here. Yeah, so you would probably have to do the quest line yourself if you if we want to be able to tackle this. Okay. Well, thank you for trying, but okay, first let me grab another one of those demons from here. One of the Doom Guards. It's okay. And the fact that you were willing to help me already says a lot. Okay. Wait, what the heck? He just died instantly. I'm really confused. Okay, well.
The Naru have not forgotten.
Hey shit, on the Soulstones, the other warlocks. Oh, this is green eyes. When I chose to walk this path, I knew that would be repercussions, that I would be sacrificing part of myself, part of how people see me. But have your tone for what? Petty revenge. Truly, what is a fate worse than anything I could have taken?
May your
upon
days be
myself?
long and your hardships few.
Okay, well, that just makes it all the more special. The fact that I was struggling for so long and then eventually... Yeah, he just dies instantly. Okay, then. Let's get back. I guess it was hard because you were scaling with time walking campaign. Maybe that was also doing it, but yeah, it shouldn't die instantly either. I don't know what's the proper level to do this Warlock quest line on, but yeah. Yeah, you were here and he knew that. He knew it would be a bad idea to mess with you. Okay, well, let me go dress myself up properly
I have many wares.
so that I can look good on the login screen. So let's find a proper attire. This would kind of work. Okay. Oh, or this. This is kind of fitting. But yeah, Tabard of the Hand, this was one of those long-lost transmogs. I should be equipping something that is more fitting. This kind of works. Nope. Nope. Or I could just say no tabard at all, thank you. And go with what the ropes provide. Yeah, there we go. As for the weapon itself, let's see. No, not quite. Ah, one of the scepters of Sargeras, no doubt. Think this will work. Especially if we maybe add the Sin Rat or Sin Edge to it. Yeah, this ought to do it.
Good fortune to all friends of the Grummles.
Okay, now let's just head back to Stormwind and maybe even set my Hearthstone there. Oh, also thank you for the party. I was thinking going back to Zidormi so that we are in the old phase again, going to the portal and then the Stormwind portal, but I think it's almost the same time. Oh, it's the same you had. Nice. Yeah, this will work nicely. Well, if I didn't have these wings already, I would maybe go for the... Yeah, I want to be able to see her tail. And not be covered up by the cloak and bulging out like this, so... One last thing that I'm gonna adjust is the back transmog. Either I will hide it or... put something on that's not a cloak. Let's talk to our friendly neighborhood ethereals. Who are over here. Yeah, I imagine with all the loading in of the new areas and the flying, but it should be fine now. Yeah, skipped frames a few seconds ago, but I think it's gonna be okay now. Right, what should we get? Hidden Cloak will be just fine, if nothing else. Earthen Backpack? No, I'm not gonna give her a backpack. There's also the Red Dragon Wings. Oh, Cannoneer Pennant. Yeah, not quite. Ooh, this one, yeah. Good thing there's like this seemingly corrupted version of it that's more red and with black petals. I think this will work. Of course, this means that you normally don't see the staff unless you draw it, but you will see it on the login screen, so yeah, this works out nicely. Okay, I may as well summon one of our pets, why not? So that they can also chill on the login screen. Oh yeah, I remember the hilarious I remember I found out that they don't have a proper swimming animation and they just kind of walk on the water. Well, yeah, she's touching the surface, but you remember maybe, even in deeper waters. Yeah, you can see her like just floating around. Yeah. She will be my trusty companion. from here on out. Yeah, walking on water, in water. Not sure what to call it at this point, but yeah. That's Arya taken care of. And time for Urag. And with Urag, I first want to finish the quest that embarrassingly got me killed for the second time, and then exit time walking. And if you remember, I had an objective of recruiting Millhouse Menastorm, just so I can punish him by doing quests for me, punish him for killing Firebeard, but then Firebeard himself managed to recruit Menastorm in the mage campaign, so that's kind of done. But yeah, I'm gonna exit time walking so I can solo the... I'm pretty sure I will be able to solo the dungeon and do this. Okay, yeah, these are the guys that killed me. Okay, gotta remember what fire mages are all about. I totally misplaced that meteor. Oh, am I gonna die again? Okay, I have all my cooldowns this time, but I made the mistake of dropping the ice block like this. Okay. Why am I having a deja vu? Okay. No, I can just run. My corpse. Over here? No, over there. Like they say, third time's a charm. Don't need to aggro this many water fiends, really. I just need to get one of them and then I'll get the staff. I don't know why I thought these guys would be weak enemies that you can just easily AoE down, but that's not the case. Like, they look small, but they are dangerous. So, Pyroblast should be reserved for the instant cast versions. And why do... Okay. I forgot I had the Card of Omens put in my #1 key. Okay, 4 times a charm. Also, I guess I'm being punished because I forgot that Urag is supposed to be a cat person and I didn't have my trusty Cinder Kitten out. Okay, that's better. Jesus, they deal a lot of damage. What gives? Okay, finally I have the staff. I think this is another scenario of overtuning and plot scaling, just like I had with LeBeau back then. He was the highest level I got before I died and had to resume with Firebeard. Oh, 59. Nice. What do we have here? Well, combustion is active. Your fire will scorch and reduce the cooldown combustion. Yeah, I want more combustion. Absolutely. Okay, now let's do the other quest. Launch some fireworks and babysit some more cloud serpents, I believe. Yep, like this one over here. Nice. Yeah, I started as a fire mage on Firebeard, but then once he was revived, I decided to make him a frost mage and then go with frostfire. But with Urag, I will forever be the fire mage that just loves his fiery kitten. Softy on the inside, hard on the outside. Okay, gonna help the lore worker and get the final break as well.
Yes, I can hear you. Be careful. Stay safe.
Oh yeah, bookworms, like literal bookworms we need to deal with. Slowly getting the hang of the rotation. It's mainly about getting those guaranteed crits 2 times in a row. Okay, luckily you can just step on these guys and they die. Oh, don't cast Pyroblast unless you need to. Probably be careful with my fire around here. I might set some things on fire that I'm not supposed to. Speaking of all these scrolls and books, of course. Okay, so Phoenix Flames, Dragon's Breath, and Fire Blast are the ones that always crit. Fireball and Pyroblast also always crit on targets above 90% health. If I remember correctly, yeah, there we go. Okay, done with that. One more moth. Oh, there's now some kind of marker for altar time. Like, I don't know what this 36 is supposed to mean. Okay, got it.
What news? Stay safe. White tiger, guide your
Oh,
steps.
once again a significant upgrade. I'll take this. Oh, I get
Be
both.
careful.
How generous. Okay, well, I'm gonna take the one with more crit, obviously.
Stay safe.
Okay, back to the totally not the Jade Serpent in disguise. Oh, I forgot it also creates like this cool image. And I realized I just screwed myself because once it expires, yeah, it puts me back. Okay, so don't use it if you're trying to run ahead. Oh, and displacement heals me, but again it puts me back to my last teleport location, so it's good as an emergency heal at least. Okay. Slowly but surely we're getting there.
Tell me of your travels. May you find mastery in your passions.
Level 60, excellent.
Slow down.
Go smash some bad guys.
Alright, let's get that big reveal. Probably gonna change his transmog for the staff because it's gonna be Pyrebeard who's using the Frost Fire staff. Urag is more fire than frost.
I apologize for the deception, but it was necessary. In thousands of years, we have never seen one of your kind.
Well, I bet we are aliens who,
Pleasure the bearing of your
as orcs, we are aliens who recently came to this world.
Abide with me, little one. There is something I wish you to see.
Although, of course, when she said one of your kind, didn't mean my race specifically, but one with my abilities, with my spirit.
The temple priests are too frightened to face the truth. I grow old, little one. My time on this world is nearly done. Do you see the great statue in
Kind
the
of.
distance? The builders have toiled for many years, and it is nearly complete. A little more jade, the jade you helped to acquire, and it will be finished. With my last breath, I will transfer my life essence into the statue, and a new guardian will be born. Do not be saddened. The cycle is clear. It neither begins nor ends with me. Someday, you may also be called upon to defend all that is dear to you.
Don't remember, where she's gonna drop me off?
Comes.
Oh, at the
Seek
temple.
all the light and wonder of this world and fight. We live together or we die together. All of Pandaria is connected. I grow weary. I must rest now.
Of course.
Goodbye, little
Thank
one.
you for the story
I will
time.
see you soon enough.
Well, we will see her more when I'm gonna be playing my monk. Because I plan to be a healer and healers can invoke the Jade Serpent. Okay, crit.
Spirits bless your path.
Oh, random upgrade too. Oh crap. It just radically shifted phases. Alright, I see how it is. Okay, so where were we? I'm about to mount up, right? What's the most fiery fire mount I can think of? There's no cats, unfortunately. Well, Pureblood Firehawk is, of course, one of them. What about flying cats? Yeah, the Flame Saber is a ground-only mount. Ashadar kinda works, but only when it's the sun phase. You know what? what burns brighter than the sun itself, so I think this will do nicely. Yeah, it's a ground only mount, unfortunately, but it's okay. Plenty of other options. Oh no, it's supposed to be at number 4 and this at number 3. Okay. Right. I think at this point I'm supposed to be getting the quest to continue the main story. Sufficient motivation. Let me see if I land. Will I get the quest? Did I exit Chromitime by any chance? Probably not, but we are about to do that. Okay, so finally finished this quest line. I think we can leave it at here. I don't want to ruin the Jade Forest. In this storyline, the Shaw of Doubt was never awakened, and the statue of the Jade Serpent was never smashed to pieces. Okay. I believe this is the mount I got during the Miss Pandaria remix event. Don't remember if it was like a vendor mount or some achievements. I think it was achievement related. But yeah, happy to have it. It's a recolor of the Elagon mount, of course, but still very nice. There is, by the way, a green version of this. It was data mined, but we don't know exactly how we're gonna get it, but it will be apparently tied to Miss Pandaria Classic in some way. And people are speculating the way we had in Shall forever be in Yuri's bad books. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, in Wrath of the Lich King, when we did the... like, all you had to do is play the Death Knight starting zone, and then you got the Frostbrood Vanquisher as a mount in retail. And people are speculating maybe you need to finish the Pandaran starting area in Pandaria Classic, and then you will earn the mount, but we shall see. Let me see, is it already in the journal? No, this is the Crimson, Heavenly Crimson. Yeah, still haven't earned the red versions of these, but it's okay. I'm sure we'll get more news as soon as we... Oh, not this. Wanna get the greater invisibility if I can. As soon as Pandaria Classic gets closer to launch. Did I return to the present? I forgot. I was yapping away, as they say.
It's so nice to see you.
I, in fact, did not return to the present. Okay, now I did. Good. Now, Upper Blackrock Spire. I will need to
Heroes of the Horde. The
go to the
Dragon
Eastern
Isles have
Kingdoms.
awakened and beckon the Dragonflight's home.
So I think...
In Ultramar, where I am about to present the Aspect's invitation to the Horde Council.
Okay, so I think there's actually a trick where I can take portal to Undercity, and from there I also have a portal to the Strangleton Vale, but I think I'll just do it normally.
Hey, how you doing?
Gromgol, yeah.
Be good.
Ratchet to Booty Bay, yeah, I guess that also works. But I'm thinking taking it here, Stranglethorn, and then somewhere over here. Okay, The Zeppelin is right here. Oh. Clumsy me. I'm actually in a bit of a rush because I need to take a quick bathroom break. So I'm gonna be taking the Zeppelin in the meantime. Let's see if I get back before it leaves Gromgol. Okay, be right back. Okay, I made it back before it even left Orgrimmar apparently, unless it went back and forth already, but yeah. Now I'm here at Gronko. Yeah, and there's a portal here to Undercity, and I think the Undercity also gives you a portal because, yeah, it no longer has a Zeppelin. Okay, Upper Blackrock Spire, that's not in Redridge, it's in not Badlands. Burning Steps, right. Well, that's one of the entrance to it. Okay. Yes, thank you. Burning Steps or Searing Gorge, doesn't matter which direction you come from. Fun fact, fun lore fact of World of Warcraft, in case you didn't know. Maybe I mentioned it already, but Blackrock Mountain wasn't named after the Blackrock Orcs. It just happened to be called that way, and when the Orcs invaded, they took it like a good omen, and that's why they set up their base there. Like when Blackhand took over the leadership, that's when they had it as a base. So yeah, it's apparently a coincidence that there's a Blackrock Mountain and Blackrock clan. They could have Black Lava Rocks, maybe. I mean, they could have just said that it had a different name, but once the orcs invaded and took it over, it was renamed to Blackrock Mountain, but then you'd think they would not keep the name because of it would be disrespectful. So yeah, I mean, I believe this is the place where the Dark Iron Dwarves stupidly summoned Ragnaros into the world, and I think that's what made it erupt in the first place. So yeah. Whoopsie. Okay, now let's see if I can find the entrance. Upper Blackrock Spire. Okay. Over here. There's a lot of different entrances, and I don't know if one leads to the classic Upper Blackrock Spire and the other one to the Warlords version. Hopefully this is the right one. I think I need to be in Heroic. mode to make sure it has Millhouse Storm's item, but we'll see. Also, I think I can oh yeah, it's the one because we have the Iron Star over here. This is like the final boss area. I believe we can also recruit Leroy Jenkins if we make it on time. Okay. Yep. And I think I need to kill all of these guys to deactivate the runes. Joy of Draenor cooking, sure, I might as well pick it up. Saves me a bit of gold if I ever want to pick it up. Oh, Cinder Kitten has to be here. There we go. Yes, I think that's the last. No, second to last. Been a while since I've been here. Don't remember all the different encounters. Okay, I'm guessing we need to disrupt this. Orbender, okay. Not really sure what he's doing. Some kind of corrupted shaman.
Who dares disturb my research?
Magnets, how do they work? Nice, like the meme. Okay, well, we're getting some transmog here, so that's good. I believe here is, yeah, this is where Leroy Jenkins, the player, died back then, and I know we can revive him. Maybe he's behind this boss.
Repurpose me.
This is actually kind of an upgrade. And it's indestructible, so no damage. Oh, extra skinning skill. Good to know. Right. Yeah, here he is. Wait, I can only cry over his body. Is it because I don't have a healer? Yeah, I think a healer needs to resurrect him. Oh well. I think it's acceptable to think that it was in fact staged. Like, why were they filming the whole thing if they didn't know that Leroy Jenkins would be doing those crazy things? And why would he be just yelling his own name? I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it, but it's possible that the original video may have been staged, but it's still not saying that it's not entertaining, but yeah. Oh, they did say it. Okay. Well, my instincts were correct then.
Commander Thor, It seems your troops have allowed a group of pitiful heroes.
Don't worry, I'll get to you soon enough.
I apologize for this failure, Warlord Zela. The Iron March will take care of these intruders. Iron March, kill them, or I will kill you!
Kill the one in that dress! Well done, Commander. But it seems the intruders are still quite alive.
Is she talking about? There's no one in a dress right now.
Kill them, you fools!
This is pitiful. Do your men not know where the sharp part of the axe goes?
I don't understand. These intruders fight with the fury of Bromash himself.
I will hear no more of these excuses. I am going to go prepare the weapon. Take care of these invaders. I will show you how a true orc deals with failure.
Yes, Warlord. I will handle this personally. Stretch my mount. I am tired of watching you peons disgrace my iron hole.
Okay, now we just gotta wait for him to appear.
Now, let us finish this. My warlord, I have failed.
Actually ran out of inventory space. Okay. Which way was it again? Oh, that way. Okay. Ah, yeah, this marks the percentage of health you had when you activated it, and you return to that percentage when it expires or when you reactivate it. Got it. It's this way. I believe this is the point up to which you had to clear if you wanted to ensure that Leroy Jenkins stays alive. But yeah, you actually need to go this way if you want to finish the run. Isn't there supposed to be a boss here? Oh, here we go. Okay, I get it. You gotta go through all your phases. At least once. Okay. Interferes with targeting. Oh, okay. Now we're talking. Okay, yeah, this is where the miniature Iron Star was. The item that we need to recruit Millhouse. Okay, yeah, quest item doesn't need actual inventory space. Good. No, this is the rookery. Which way from here? I kind of forgot. Oh. Is it this way? Do I have to kill everyone in this room? I mean, I can try. Oh, wait a sec, I just noticed there's a passage over here. Okay. Oh, I forgot it's targeting the ground, not
Have you come to
targeting
get
the
a
spot.
front row seat for Stormwind's destruction? I'm sorry, Geralt. I have failed you.
Okay, I'll get them in the mailbox later. Alright. For the children, we have completed that. Now we can return to our garrison. Yeah, I don't think you can do the classic version anymore. I know that's technically a raid, so maybe you can find a portal there, but don't ask me where that is actually. Okay, well, might as well get the garrison cache. Let's recruit that Millhouse and put him to work like we originally intended. Before we died, that is.
You will all be my slaves. Hi. A tactical
Oh.
retreat, eh?
Okay, whatever, just
If you have any
complete
excess
this.
priceless artifacts that were lost in time, I'm making a collection.
Okay. Let's see if there are any garrison missions suited for him. Not sure what level he is. I think level 40 is the maximum here. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Don't have all the counters for these. Yeah, okay, I need to do a lower level quest, but it's okay as long as we put him to work. This was meant to be his punishment for killing the predecessor. Okay, now that that's over with, we can use Ebonhard's generous scale to get back to Orgrimmar, and we'll clear our inventory and make ourselves look good for the
Lucky doos and rope.
login screen as well. Oh! No, actually one more thing. I kind of screwed myself by invoking the cooldown, but I'll do that some other time. I wanted to make more of those cards and see if I had any luck pulling something rare, but I'll do it some other time, I suppose. One hand. Oh, this actually would work with an offhand, but not the case.
Well, friend of the Grummles.
Okay. Yeah, give me all that transmog.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. Like you.
I mean, I could go to War Spear, and from War Spear, I guess somehow I can find my way back. Yeah, let's do that real quick. I still have some time. Yeah, maybe it would have been more fitting to send him on the most difficult one. Right. I don't have any... I didn't pick up... No, I did pick up some of them. Okay, War Spear. This is kind of a useless I mean, or not useless, superfluous one, because you have your War Spear portal from Orgrimmar, or the equivalent is Storm Shield, I believe, for Alliance, but hey, it's fine. I'll just take a relaxing flight, and in the meantime I'll grab some more water and maybe some snack, because I do feel a bit peckish, as they say. Okay, where is my garrison again? Frostwall garrison, there you go. It's my famous last words, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just mute myself and be right back. Enjoy the scenery.
Trample their corpses!
Alright. I have returned. Had some dry bread with tofu. No, just for the protein. Okay. Refill my water too. Okay, 24 war paints. That's gonna result in plenty of new cards. Thank you, thank you. Okay, yeah. So let me show you how you actually get those cards. Oh, I have a bank here. Shouldn't forget about that. So you have these so-called cards of omen, card of omens. You need some light parchment, which is purchasable by any profession vendor, and war paints. And war paints you get by placing work orders. And you can also buy war paints from certain vendors if you have, I think you need Primal Spirit, and maybe in the trading post you can also get something, but it's a soulbound item, so you can't really use your alts. I thought I could. I tried to gather up more war paints, but yeah, it doesn't work that way. I need to actually get more parchment because I could make 10 of these, so exactly 100. Oh, I'm still used to summoning all of these guys. There's actually some flying cats in the game, so maybe I want to keep it to the cat person team. Like there is one of the I do have one of the panthers, the Sapphire Panther, for example. Too bad it's not the ruby one. Oh, Void Crystal Panther. When was this introduced, I wonder? I know the Winged Guardian is also a flying cat, so...
Talk to me.
And it is sun and fire themed, kind of. Well, more light than fire, but it works. Okay. Alright. And I completely forgot why I came here. To buy more parchment. Okay. Oh, and if you have a scribe here, you can also do this once per day, a partial receipt. And if you're lucky, you get something that is a pair of it, and then, yeah, this is basically just for extra gold again. Okay. Let's actually get... I mean, might as well queue up. I have some pigments, and then Card of Omens, craft all. Be burned by the light, yes. Be burned by the light. Okay, time for some gacha. Let's see if the streamer luck holds up. Oh, I forgot to sell this. It's okay.
For the horde.
Okay, first one. 1 gold, not bad. Thank you for the luck boost. Okay, let's just do it quickly. Have quite a few to go through. We will see it on the bottom left if there's anything blue or purple. Got 2 greens so far. It's kind of risky to flip them over because most of the time you just get something that's less valuable, but we'll see how it goes. Last time I got 3 blues, but I had 200 cards, to be fair. Okay. I'll leave the green cards for the end. Out of which I have quite a few right now. Okay. I'll do the last 10 more slay. Oh! Oh! Nice. One step away from hitting the jackpot. This is not the jackpot, but it's still 1000 gold. So yeah, I made a considerable profit. Okay, last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And because I got the 1000 gold version, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, as they say it, and flip over the green ones, even if they end up being a bust. Okay, got another green one from this. What about these? Another green one. Okay. Nope. Not this time. You never know which one could be the next purple. Okay. Well, I'm pleased with how that turned out. I think it turned out rather nicely. You will visit the vendor soon, yeah. How prophetic. I am going to visit a vendor and make some of it, yeah. I don't know, someone probably made the math if it's worth mass producing these with the chances that you mostly will just get, you know, the non-profitable cards, but you know, if it's just for the excitement. It's legal gambling, and it's gambling that doesn't actually cost me anything, so it's fine. So yeah, I'm more than content to end it here in the garrison, because I will be operating and producing more tarot cards. That's Urag's retirement plan, but not before we make him look good, of course. I liked the Dark Shaman look, to be honest. Very orcish, but not the most fitting for a mage. So let's get something else. We did have some mage sets unlocked, right? Not bad. These fiery horns would be a bit too easy, but it is an option. Yeah, you know what? Draconic look, plus the horns can be like a dragon's horns too, and we still get to enjoy his mohawk, so yeah, I think this will work. And for the staff, let's see, what should I go for with the staff? Ah, the good old Spire of Scarlet Pain, already on fire. Could try to add some more fire to it, but not worth the effort. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it does fit the aesthetic, exactly. Okay. One more. Oh, it actually meows, I forgot. Let's pet the Cinder Kitten. Oh, and it rolls around and plays with its tail. Nice. This orc is on fire. Yep. Okay. Nice. We have completed our task on Urag too. Okay. Oh, and yeah, we see the Shivara now here. Now, last but not least, since I have some time, I wish to do the Hellfall dailies related to the Nightfall event. And you know, it would be a shame to just hit level 80 with Firebeard and then never use him. Ever go on another adventure. I gotten pretty far ahead with the story, so I want to maybe finish that at some point, but right now I'm just looking to... You wanna do these dailies at least once for the extra reputation, and you can just go and do it on any level 70 plus alt to keep on farming small amounts of rep. I'm actually I hit level 9, which is the second last level, so now I have the Radiant Imperial links unlocked. Can show it off in a bit. Just let me find the... Oh, right here. There is another links mount that you can get from the bags that you obtain from the dailies. You have like 3 dailies, so 3 bags per character per day. And of course it's a small chance,
Step
but
into the light. Always be prepared.
it's doable.
May the shadows pass you by.
And I think by the time I finish these dailies, it will be almost time, or it will be the time for the event, so... I think it will work out. I might need to go refresh my Dark Moon Fair buff for the extra rep. Yeah, 25 minutes. Actually, yeah, 25 minutes, 39 minutes. I think if I don't die, like a stupid head, then I should be good to go. Also, I already equipped Firebeard with the Frost and Fiery look. If you didn't know, you have like an option to transmog
Destroy the colony's leader.
shoulder pads separately.
Prevent a new fungal army.
Excuse me, Chiron. So yeah, I made one shoulder pad more fiery, the other one more frosty looking, and his overall gear is also more fiery and frosty combined. I'm not gonna win any fashion competitions, I think, but I like the way it turned out.
We have strayed from favor.
Also, this allows me to gear up quite nicely. Remember that these are elites, so I shouldn't shy away from using all my cooldowns, especially if I fight more than one. Okay, let's heal up real quick. You do get a potion that increases your healing damage and health, but gotta remember that you're still a mage and squishier than most. I have to say, out of casters though, especially at max level, I like the mage the most so far. Shadow Priest, I'm still not fully satisfied. Like, I'm actually DPSing as a holy on my main when I'm doing quests in the overworld and such. Warlock, I don't have a Warlock yet at max level, but I do enjoy the Destruction Warlock gameplay. well, that's pretty much it from what I have on casters. As of yet. Since I'm level 60 on Urag and I still have the event, I might take advantage of it and get him to level 80 as well. Why not? Fire Mage will probably play very differently than Frost Mage. Even if I take the same Frost Fire specialization. I might just take the Sun Fury one, which makes me extra fiery and allows me to summon phoenixes. Thankfully we have a bunch of friendly players around to help us out. Make it a bit safer and quicker to progress. Line of sight issues. Go. I don't know if I asked before, sorry if I did and don't remember. Are you a Star Wars fan, Mao? And you have watched at least one Star Wars movie, right? Even if not the... Even if you're not caught up with the latest shows post-Disney. Okay. Alright, so I have been watching some Endor Season 2 lately, trying to get caught up with it. The season finale is gonna be died before I hit that great invisibility. The finale is going to be next week, I believe. They're gonna release the final 3 episodes. I think it's worth it. It focuses like... It's like a prequel series just before... just before episode 4, A New Hope. And before Rogue One even. Like, it focuses on a character that was introduced in Rogue One. It like really... There's lots of spy games and more political stuff. It's called Endor. Named after Cassian Andor. Oh, I'm actually done here, so I can You can turn them in at some local quest givers, or you can turn it all in at the scenario, which is what I'm gonna do because I wanna go back. Now I need to go back for the Darkmoon Fair buff. Seems like I predicted that I would die like a stupid head. Yeah, so Season 2 was released in April, at least partially, and I believe it started with 3 episodes and then 2 or 3 episodes every week. I know that the final episodes are gonna be next week for sure, so you can binge watch it, but yeah, you do need to have a Disney Plus subscription for it. Yeah, like it's another one of those recent Disney creations that are actually good. Some might say surprisingly good. Okay. Well, I missed out of 10 reputation by not having the buff, but it's okay. If these rares spawn in the quest hubs, the quest zones, then they give some additional reputation. You just need to get lucky to have them spawn. It has a lot of Game of Thrones actors in it, and one actress I recognize from Rome. She was like the servant of Cleopatra. Rome, if you don't know, is another HBO series that was way before Game of Thrones. And unfortunately it only had 2 seasons, even though they planned for more, but I think they just ran out of time or budget and had to wrap it up quickly. Like they were apparently, like it was the time of Caesar and then Augustus, and they were trying to go into Jesus as well, because yeah, Jesus was born during the time of Emperor Augustus. Yeah, there are other ways, and I could also do some Discord event in the future and stream it there. Either way, I would recommend to check it out if you can. Not many players know about this cavern here, so you can come here and get some good progress. Okay, actually done with this one. Yeah, no problem. I don't think you miss out, like, I don't think you will be lost if you haven't seen Rogue One or any of the other series. I feel like it's fairly standalone. You think like a Star Wars series or any media without Jedi, Sith, or Darth Vader wouldn't be as enjoyable, but it absolutely is. You've seen Rogue One, then it's good. There will be some characters from it there. Oh, and without spoiling too much, it also follows. Do you know who Mon Mothma is? She was in the original Star Wars movies. She is part of the so-called Imperial Senate, but secretly, yeah. She was the white-robed lady, if you don't recall the name. She was the white-robed lady who gave the mission briefings in all of the original trilogy. But yeah, originally she is a senator. I enjoyed her storyline in it too. for the elites. Give a lot of good progress. There's a lot of good intrigue in it. It's played by a different actress, of course, compared to the original movies, but it has a lot of intrigue, and sometimes you may be asking yourself, why am I following the relationship story of this character? But it's actually pretty interesting, I found. Did I think I told the story of, but I will gladly tell it again. Last year when I was at East European Comic Con, the one in spring at least, was it the one in fall? Doesn't matter, but one of the guests was Andrew. I forgot his last name, sorry, but it's the guy who played Harry Potter's dad. And he was also in Andor, and I remember asking a question. Like at some point you could queue up and ask questions, and I asked about his experience in acting in Andor, and yeah, if he liked your question, then you got some free goodies, including tickets for his signing. So I think I showed it last year after. It's probably somewhere still on Discord. His signed autograph, or maybe I didn't show it because... No, I am showing it, but I'm censoring it somewhat because it would include my real name. Yeah, I think that's what I did. Adrian Rollins, not Andrew Rollins. Adrian Rollins, yeah. I also remember, you know, him being British, he used the word chuffed, and that's a word that I learned from Neo, and I'm happy that now I recognize it. Thanks to you guys. Okay, back to Stormwind. And then I believe I set my Hearthstone to Meraldar. Yes, I did. Good. Oh, by the way, if you notice, next to my name there's a Clips Leader 1 now. So I haven't checked out what it's all about, but as an incentive for people to make more clips on your channel, you now have a leaderboard, and yeah, whoever has the top 3 or so clips created will have this special badge next to your name. I think it's an optional badge and it shares a spot with other badges, but yeah, it's something you can do if you're interested in it. Okay, I still have 8 minutes. Plenty of time. Well, let's not exaggerate, but it's there if you want to. Looks like I've created the most clips so far, that's why I have the #1 badge next to it. Also, I believe I set up the !clip command, but nowadays you can use /clip, I think. Or it's not there yet. Maybe it's just rolling out slowly. Yeah, I think it's not active for me yet. I probably got the badge because I clipped a lot on other channels. Wait, let me check the clips menu real quick. I have a couple of extra minutes anyway. Set your portrait layout preferences to start auto-generating portrait clips. Right, I've done that already. Clips I've created. Most of them I created on my own channel, I think. It's okay. Yeah, I don't think it's active for me yet. The clips leaderboard. They're probably giving it to partners first and then rolling out slowly but surely to affiliates too. Yeah. Well, the badge is there. Oh, the slash clip worked. Okay. Wait, really? And it's not working for me? I wonder why. Maybe because I'm the streamer? That would be kind of a weird... Like, it's not even showing up as a tooltip. Oh! So, clip and then my name, at Ginkgo the Silver Fox. Interesting, okay. Don't know why it's not giving me the tooltip though on how to... Sometimes, like, it shows up and tells you how to do it, but not here. Maybe it's just because I'm trying to do it from the Streamlabs desktops chat command, like the integrated Twitch chat from Streamlabs, but maybe if I do it on Twitch itself, it works. To bring up the tooltip, let me test that real quick. Oh, it's still not appearing there. Oh, to give the clip a name. Okay. Let me try it. No, it's telling me unrecognized command / clip. Maybe it's... Like I said, it's rolling out slowly, so maybe I'm just unlucky and you got it, but not me. It's okay. Still have the exclamation clip that I can use. Yeah. Alright. Let's get that lovely 10% extra buff. Oh. Apparently I ran out of ride tickets. You know what? Because you were so rude and threw me out like that, I'm gonna use the roller coaster instead. Haven't ridden this in a while, anyway. Like the sound effects, how you can actually hear it slow down as it goes to the top. Let me turn off the lo-fi music for this. Yeah, raise those hands. I can't raise my hands on my model, unfortunately, but you just imagine it. Oh, we're gonna get a big drop soon. Jesus, that is very steep climb. Okay, now we raise our hands. Woo! Whoa, it actually glitched because I went behind, but yeah, that's the end of it. Okay, and we got ourselves the buff. Nice. I mean, yeah, it's quicker to go on the carousel, and then uh, as it's filling up, you can actually start using your heartstone. If you care about saving every single second, but yeah. Okay. It's worth it because if you do the event fully, like the hourly event, you get like, I think, almost 1000 experience in a run, and just need 2000 for all of it. Okay. Fine, I'll play with the orphans real
Have you
quick.
seen any spooky stuff?
Have some time anyway. Can't say no to that. Okay. Thought it was glitch for a while. Okay. Hit the target. And do the tag. Nice. Oh, I need to play with 4 orphans. No, I'm not gonna do the obstacle course, so...
Looking. Only play when it's day, because at night...
Oh, I think I heard a little rascal in here. Maybe upstairs. Oh, yeah, there you are.
I can hear their laughter already.
Nice.
Thank you, friend.
Oh, and with that I actually unlocked the special assignment, like the meta word quest. Yeah, I'll take care of that. Okay, yeah. It's okay if I'm a minute or two late, I can still probably catch the beginning.
Prepare yourselves. The Sareki are on the move and ready to strike.
Okay, yeah, there's a preparation phase, so didn't miss anything.
Burn those defenses to ash before they turn the tide of battle.
Okay. Right, we gotta grab the torches and then run them towards the eggs and other stuff. Oh, there's a cluster over there. Oh, the time expired. Okay, it's fine. Feel like they need to make them respawn faster because there's too many players and not enough targets for this phase. Oh, destroy the shadecasters. Alright. Oh wait, did I get the glitch again where it's not showing me what part I'm at? Okay, well, in this scenario you just leave the area and come back, and I think that will work. I think I also had to relog. Hang on. I'm gonna relog. I think that worked as well. Leaving and returning did not help this case. Okay, it's fine if I don't get the full rewards. This is what it is. I should be able to get the blue chest at least. Okay, overall mission progress.
Those crawlers are up to something. Destroy the target at once.
Oh. Again with the torches and the eggs. Alright. Rude, the way you just interrupted me. Come on, where are the eggs? Okay.
Get in there, soldier.
Oh, well, that's convenient when it spawns right in the vicinity. Oh, now we have the trio. This is the ideal scenario where you just have one big elite one after the other, rather than trying to find objects to click on. Sorry, Kitty.
There are too many injured on the field. Bring them the warmth of the sacred flame.
Nice. Oh yeah, I will get the epic now for sure because the boss, the final boss, is worth a whole bar like this. Okay. Rescue the injured. Okay. Okay, where were the priests again? Come on! Couldn't even do one of that. It's kind of weird how sometimes the mini events just swap without finishing the previous one first. Okay. Just a little longer.
Allies require our support. Hurry!
Nice. Now for this one I can just wait technically for the respawn of the cages.
A mighty adversary is taking the field. Get in there, soldier!
Oh, mighty adversary again.
We've got them on the run. To me! Let
Yeah,
us give them a
nice.
reason to keep
770
running.
for the final step, and then like what was it? 165,
Cowardly crawlers are
165
retreating.
for the first two.
Rally
So
to
yeah,
me, and we will finish this fight.
in total, without the reputation buffs, it is 1000 because 150, 150, 700. That's exactly 1000. And then with the rep bonus, it's even more. Plus, I believe the final boss also gives you. Actually, I don't think the final boss gives you extra reputation.
Let their arrogance fuel your spirit. Their fear guide your blade. We will stand victorious.
Just love it when I have plenty of targets to choose from. More seconds.
We face the last gasp of a dying empire. Do not relent until the battle is won.
Hey, time warp and all other cooldowns time. And also huge lag time as well because, yeah, all the effects on the screen. Also, there's a weekly quest that you can do on each character to complete this event, so that's another good chunk of reputation. So I got a bit of bonus time warp from the anomaly talent.
Sacred flame blesses us with victory. But stay vigilant. The enemy
Oh,
will return
I think
to
that's a
throw
gear
themselves
upgrade.
upon our blades once more.
Well, sort of. 3 item levels higher than this other one. Okay. Let's see. Any luck in the bags? Oh, okay. Same but extra avoidance. I'll take it. And then, let's see. Any void kitties in this one? Oh, no, but this is a nice upgrade. Okay, Book of Prophetic Death. I have something better. Okay, that's fine. Can try again another day. Alright. So yeah, if I did it, I think if I did the dailies on 2 more characters plus the event, I'm pretty sure I could finish the 10th level today, but no reason to rush. I have to think what I'm gonna do next week, because even if I'm gonna be streaming at the late hours because of the work schedule, I can't imagine a week without World of Warcraft. And I won't be starting the dungeon run yet because that, like I said, I want that to be a single stream with going as long as possible, and that's not something that applies if I'm starting the stream at 1 a.m. So yeah. I'm sure I'll think of something, even if it's not like a challenge. Maybe... Well, no, I can't finish leveling Urak either to level 18. No way I can get from 60 to 80 in 2 hours. But, like I said, I'll think of something. For now, I'm very pleased with what I accomplished during this challenge in general, and also what I accomplished today. And if I had some failures, those are not the ones that define you. Yeah, plenty of other stuff to do, exactly. So yeah, let me just show the completed camp with all of the characters alive, with their pets and minions and proper looks. Part of the fun was, of course, the journey, even the mishaps, even the, at the risk of sounding like Kael'thas again, even the setbacks. So yeah, screenshot for a Twitter post. That sounds like a good idea, actually. I can hide the entire interface. Wanna have Firebeard selected, of course, for this. Alright, print screen, and we got it. Okay. Actually, Arya, could you sit down by any chance? Sometimes the characters just don't want to sit down. I can't properly... Okay, thank you. Or kneel, I suppose. I just can't see your Shivara properly if you're standing like that. Okay. Come on, I know you like to be in the forefront. I know you're beautiful, but we gotta get everyone in the frame. Okay, Firebeard can go like this. Come on. I know it hurts your pride probably, but you can kneel down or even sit down. Perfect. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you for your cooperation. All right, one final screenshot, and this is going on Twitter. And yeah, with that, with this epilogue, with this bonus episode, we have officially wrapped up the Ironman challenge, and we're gonna have a filler episode next week, and then I'll do the get as high level as possible in a single stream challenge with Huili Jing. Let me check the timeline. So if this lasts until the 21st, then I should do it on the 20th probably. It's gonna be on a Tuesday. Can't be Monday, of course, because of Minecraft. And then 21st, I think it might be already over. So yeah, gonna take advantage of it while I can. But yeah, let me put on the music real quick while I say my goodbyes. Thank you once again for supporting me, for just taking some time out of your day to lurk in chat or watch the VODs wherever you are, chatting, supporting, following, subscribing. And as always, remember to take care of yourself and love each other. And I shall see you next time.